Epic Games. You've probably heard of them. We all know that they have a game hosting service, something Unreal Engine, and that they occasionally publish games as well, like Fortnite, which is, admittedly, ignoring the in-game monetization system, free. Speaking of free, every week they give out a free game or DLC, and for me, a mentally deranged freak of nature living in the fictional land of just enough, this occurs on a Thursday. The relevancy of this, non-existent. However, what is relevant is that they sometimes give out more than one game or DLC, and that close to the festive times, they're handed out more frequently. So you get free shit, cool, but what if you miss some? Well, sometimes they get thrown into the free sample bin again. But despite that, I'm guilty of missing some of them. But, out of the ones I got, are they any good? Sup y'all, if you couldn't figure out what the Chimera doing yet. I'm gonna pick out 3 free games from different genres in my Epic Games library, and let them see the light of day for 30 minutes unless I choose to extend the timer and continue to play them for better or for worse. After however much time I decided to waste on the game, I'll give it a personal rank among these. 5 out of 5, addiction's level of entertaining. 4 out of 5, would play it in a video or stream. 3 out of 5, would play it in my off time for fun. 2 out of 5, would play it, but only if I'm bored of everything else. 1 out of 5, never booting this up again. And nothing out of 5, abusive relationship. So, let's start off easy, shall we? We're gonna begin with Doors, Paradox. I have no clue. I don't know anything about this game, other than it's a puzzle game. So we're just gonna... well, I'm guessing that the key is for this. Right. And then I can do this. Okay, so the tutorial is fairly easy. Cat. Ooh, shiny. Or no, huh? That was instinctual. Hammer. As you grow older, things start to change. Yeah, like the sneeze I'm about to have. Fuck. Yep. Oh, Steam Wine. That's what the ones are for. You're gonna need wheel. No, star. Star, stripes. Dot. Ben 10. We put... Oh. I don't know, I don't really feel invested. Like, in the long run, it just feels like a way to waste time. And not in exactly the most fun way. I don't... Like, it's nice if you're waiting for someone. Like, as I said, it's more of a... Or to me, it's more of a game that you just play when you're waiting for something. But when not to actually play something. You get me? Pardon my inability to speak for a second, and let me explain myself in a way that's easier to understand. Doors is a puzzle game revolving around doors. The puzzles in Chapter 1, or at least the one I did during the allotted 30 minutes, left me wanting for something more difficult. While, yes, I was acting quite brain dead in some of the clips and still managed to get through the first few puzzles, it's very obvious what you're supposed to do if you actually pay attention to the surroundings. Which, I know, is a big ask for someone like me who has 2 brain cells. The last puzzle that I did, which should be showing in the background right now, was challenging in a sense that some of the things required to solve the puzzles required a lot more processing power compared to the other puzzles. But they required more processing power for the wrong reason. Despite my remarks, it doesn't actually mean that I hate the game or dislike it. In fact, I find it quite entertaining, but just not fun. That's what I meant with a game you play when you're waiting. I could definitely see myself playing this game when I'm in the backseat of a car awaiting the next stop, but not to unbore myself. Basically what I'm saying is, I'm not a big fan. 2 out of 5. Ooh, this is interesting. This is an interesting menu. So I can't click on it. I have to actually type it. What happened? Ooh, that's... Okay. So, down arrow's always backing, and up arrow's always forward. Okay. Heel of Zeus? That's a bit freaky. If I remember correctly, they are indeed safe, so D14. So a good memory is good. Following the green signing of the new security contract of the H5 Secure, all the current security sector workers on the US and UK based ships are required to reapply for their posts. New staff. Oh wait. New staff are to be deployed as foundational force starting in February. All current policing duties outside of acted by H5 Secure and not by the national body. Have you in the interface Face, I can't spell, I don't even see him with the keyboard. D5, D11, defense, D2, E8. That one down. Then we're gonna see if there's anything in here. If there is anything there, it's gonna die. Riveting gameplay, you can just hear the... Yeah. I think... Fuck. I think we exit. First off, you might be wondering, what's with all that sneezing? And to answer that, cry about it. It's funny. No, the actual reason is that, as someone who sneezes an absurd amount of times, I thought it would be funny if I had a sneeze counter for every time I've sneezed when recording a video. So, currently it's at 9 sneezes, and the footage for the games were all recorded on the same day. Anyways, back to Duskers. So, from what I played when recording the game, I would have just said 2 out of 5. However, I revisited the game in order to kill some time, and afterwards I came to the conclusion that it's actually a pretty fun game. It might not seem like it based on the gameplay, but the difficulty spike was shocking. My motion scan was mostly inconclusive, which ended with me getting terrified by the enemy I just lit in, and once you restart, you don't start with motion. You get stealth. That means you have to get even closer to the living enemies. Duskers sure is a horror game. Man, I wish I recorded myself getting killed. 4 out of 5. Wouldn't record, but stream it instead, since, like Past Me said, it's a bit too slow, I would say. You would need a lot to discuss when playing it. Like, it's a commentary game. Let me just say that. Gods Will Fall. It's apparently a Souls-like, I guess. Let's see. I'm at the cave entrance. Backspace. That is... no. I'm sorry. Why can't I rearrange that? Oh, okay, the controls are clunky. Ooh, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Item. I feel like this is actually better with controller. Like that. Come on. Did he fall off? What the fuck? What? You can fall off? He exists across the seas of time, a world not reached by normal means, and no boat will cross these oceans. Okay. And? Oh, you can do the Dark Souls thing. Die. Pick you up. Throw you. Okay. Hello. Again, you have a weird attack pattern that I don't really understand. Probably because I haven't played enough. Fuck! I have a severe case of skill issue. I need the Guardian's soul. Oh, fuck! Yeah. I'm gonna try again. Fuck, hold backspace. No. Where do we wanna go? We can go to, someone else. I feel like Oseus is not the right choice. Boadanu, I guess. I don't have to worry about sticky keys now that I know how I can run. That's fine. I can. No. Whoa. What? See, this is what I mean by the fucking. I want my animation cancelling. Skibbity, skibbity toilet, skibby. Fucking, why get it back? Why is it parrying only towards the enemy? Stop! When set on fire, dashing repeatedly will experience flames. Yeah, dash with an instant before the weapon hits. Yeah. I know. Timing, weird. It do not feel good. Why am I playing this game? Because I'm stubborn. What the frick? I have the high ground. It's over. There's a crab! So their difficulties are random. Right. Or they have a higher difficulty. The fuck? I feel like they should go up in difficulty after you've beaten the boss. Uwe, let's go. Yes, I know. You fucking bastard. You distracted me so I couldn't roar. You spooky, spooky skeleton. You spooked me. Okay. Oh. That's Karnokus. That couldn't be him. It is. Stop! I don't understand. There's no iframes. There are no iframes. Gods will fall. More like gods won't fall because I suffer from attitude problem. Anyways, this game is fine. It was fun in the beginning, since the naive old me thought it was going to be a nice Souls-like experience, not knowing the horrors that awaited me. Gameplay that feels bad. But despite that, I know for a fact that it would give me the Soulsborne Ekiro ring dopamine hits that would send me to the edge of the solar system if I killed a boss. Speaking of, I only got to do 2 bosses because of my aforementioned lack of proficiency and because the difficulties of said bosses and their run-ups are random. This concept is actually very appealing, but for me, the execution just falls flat. I liked it in the beginning, it would have landed a solid 3 out of 5 or even 4 out of 5, quite possibly the elusive 5 out of 5 if not for the controls. Now, I did state in one of the clips that it's probably better with controllers, so it could actually be up there, but the clunkiness brings it down a lot. It really hits that itch which caters to my stubbornness, and you could probably guess where I'm going to put it because of that. Nothing out of 5, abusive relationship. I would have tried for longer than the 1.5 hour I did and gone insane if I didn't stop myself. So I'm just gonna give a little summary of my opinions of the games. Doors, 2 out of 5. Duskers, 4 out of 5. Gods Will Fall, nothing out of 5. I would gaslight myself into thinking this game was fun, like how League players do it for League. But I would rather play 9 Souls or Elden Ring and its newly released DLC. Now if you excuse me, I have a crippling attention span to satiate. Fuck.